Hey guys, so it's time for another update. Big things this week, or the last 2 weeks, is some of our team are now in China. They'll be overseeing the production to get the rings pushed through as quickly and as accurately as possible. When we do send the rings to you, you will get an email. We're still on schedule to ship the next phase of rings within the next 2 or 3 weeks, so roughly kind of the 10th of March. And we will be emailing you before we ship with just an order confirmation. So that's a big kind of picture of what's going on. Some extended topics. Our refunds process is completely documented now, thanks to the whole community that contributed towards that. We've been in talks with mobile phone manufacturers about doing our product testing with their phones. So this is so that we can make our antennas match their antennas before we ship them before they ship, which is great. We've been able to source a tighter weave carbon fibre. This is one of the things that we wanted to do. It's still not exactly the same as the product images, but we're pretty happy, we're very happy with what we've been able to achieve, especially the thickness and how well the signal works for it, which is great. There's loads of new app updates. Grab them, check them out, and if you're part of the beta app program, then try and give us as much feedback as possible, because we're constantly looking to make the apps better. As far as cases, people have been asking us, do cases work? In some cases, they do work, and in some cases, they don't work. What we're doing is we're looking for a partner that we can work with to make what we're going to call like the NFC Ring case, and that'll be a case, but with a cutout, like you've got a cutout for a camera, but it'll be a cutout for a sweet spot, which should be a really cool way of doing it, especially if you're using a case for unlock and you can't see where you're using a ring, or something along those lines. It should be really sweet. But if you do know a company that you've worked with before, maybe making phone cases, and you'd recommend them, then please leave a comment or let us know, because we are looking for partners at the moment. The deadline has now passed for getting an order change in or putting a new order request in. If you haven't got your order in, what will happen is when you come to place your order, we'll give you a list of the available options, and the available options will be the options that will be available when we launch pre-orders. So it'll be a limited set of rings. You'll still be able to get a ring, and you'll still be able to get it on time. It's just it'll be from a limited selection. There's a question and answer thing that went on with me. Basically, the community asked me a load of questions, and they were all really great questions, and I tried to give a nice verbose and thorough response to them, and they're over at the forum. So if you head over to the forum, you'll be able to check those out. Should be interesting. And then the last piece of kind of big news from our perspective, and probably from yours, is that we have a date set in stone now for when we're going to take pre-orders. Now, there's a slight process that we've got to go through in making sure that we get the right dates and times and everything right. What's important is that if you're a press or if you're a media person, so if you work as, say, a blogger or you work as a journalist, and we've not been in touch yet to give you the press kit, then please let us know. Drop us through an email at support@nfcring.com, and we'll reply back with the URL to the press kit, and we'll be able to go from there. So, good news so far. Everything's going kind of smooth. The team in China is doing a good job, and like I say, we're kind of looking to ship roughly over the next 2 or 3 weeks. So that'll be phase 2, and then there'll be ongoing phases from there. Running up into April. Cheers, guys.